Morning campers. Couple of things I wanted to clarify with you today. First of all, well, it's still raining.
Give me the dust of my father. Stand on the face of the ancient.
Second off, hoodies and t-shirts have been delayed. Not particularly happy about it. They were ordered. T-shirts were ordered 2 weeks ago. Hoodies were ordered last week. I don't think it's any fault of the printers. I think it's just a supply issue. I assume the COVID-19 situation has just delayed that. But all your orders will be on the way as soon as I get them. Thank you very much for everybody that bought stuff recently as well. It's been a massive help, and it's very exciting to have products. Anyway, what else am I saying? Right, okay. So I found myself back being busy again, so videos probably won't be coming thick and fast every single day. If they did, they'd be crap. So I'd just rather not force videos out like I'm doing with this one. The next thing I want to say is, just for the record, myself, Kirsty and Purdy and Kaylin are all friends, okay? So although I may have said some things that were just banter, saying them on the internet makes them rumours and gets people speculating. And in the process, some of my friends have got upset by it. Not because of things that I've said, because obviously it is banter and it's between me and them, but because of things that commenters online have said. So, please lay off them. If you want to give me shit, I'm not bothered. You can start rumours about me. There are plenty of rumours about me out there. That's fine. But myself and the Boondockers are very good friends, and I love them dearly. In a non-sexual way. Okay? Good evening. So, today I decided that I was going to give you a bit more of a formal introduction to my new door. So I thought I'd come to this crack den here. What better setting to introduce you to my door than this mess? Anyway, here is my door. As you can see, it is white. Now I've been scratching away a little bit with a wire brush and a screwdriver, and down here you can see it's just surface rust, paint bubbling. There's nothing major. And then this bit here has a tiny little hole. There's a bit of a hole there as well. So I'm gonna get to work on this, scraping more of it away. And I've got some cure rust, some rust proofing primer, and some black paint to just go over it, just to seal it for now until I get the proper paint. Now I have ordered 5 litres of proper paint to paint the entire van again. One thing I will say is that since I decided that I was going to sell the van, and then decided I wasn't going to sell the van, I decided that I would just invest in this van. Now, going back to the comment I made about if your boiler breaks, you don't buy a new house, you fix the boiler. I thought about that a lot, and I might as well spend the money on this because it doesn't cost me anything, so might as well just spend the money. So as you might have noticed, the entire van's getting a bit of a revamp. Got more plans for the inside, more plans for the outside, and I do like this van, so it's going to get all the love it needs. So I've scratched away some of the loose paint best I can for now. When I get back to see Unimpressed Jeff, when I go back to see an Unimpressed Jeff, he's got an electric sander that I'm going to use to do this properly, but for now I'm going to treat the rust and prime it. So the old door was rusty all along the bottom and it was in two halves. This one is solid now. Oh, I can't believe it. Like the old door was rusty when I got it, and I bodged it temporarily. And it's lasted, as in it's closed and sealed, but obviously it's just was falling apart at the bottom. The main reason why I wanted to change it so quick is because the MOT is due soon, and although I think it'll pass the MOT, first impressions count a lot in an MOT station, so I wanted to get rid of as much as I can. So it's this I've got to get rid of next. So I'm after a passenger door. I don't think it's even worth trying to get that repaired. I'm after a passenger door as well, but I'll sort that. Anyway, next stage of this is cure rust. So the cure rust is on. I'm going to leave that to do its job, disposing of the rust. So I'll tell you more about this door. So my old door, the lock was knackered, as in the mechanism inside here was knackered, so it would lock and unlock intermittently, which was really annoying. Then this handle on my old door was broke, so I actually went through 3 because the lock mechanism was broke. It kept snapping these. I bought 3. It was a nightmare. So I had to have all this ripped off, and I had to actually use the mechanism itself rather than the door handle. And obviously from the inside, the door is white, which matches everything else on the inside. I just stuck the sticker on here for now, whilst I was taking a photograph of it to put on my website, because these stickers are now available again. You can get yours at liamtheterrible.com. Wasn't meant to be a plug, but that's the reason why that sticker was there. So it's white on the inside, which is a Brucey bonus. I'm actually happy with that. I saved the old window, and the old window is probably going to go back in. People said it's probably a lot darker in here because it's not got a window, but actually it's the opposite. Because it's white, it's a lot brighter in here. When the window's in, the window's black, and it doesn't let much light in because of the tint, so it's actually brighter now than it was. So, but again, I've got a window, I might as well use it. So I've got this stuff, anti-rust primer grey. Might work. Not gonna lie, I got a little bit carried away with black paint. So now I have half a painted door. So I'm just gonna go nip over to that Halfords there. Even though there's a massive queue. I'm gonna paint the thing black. Black's better than white, innit? Fuck it. Obviously it's just a temporary thing. It's just while the new paint arrives. I just made a right mess of that, didn't I? Look at the state. It's now 3 colours instead of just 2. Okay, so blended my door in a bit. You're not gonna be able to tell actually that it's a new door. I blended the paint so well, and what will surprise you the most is I actually did this in Halfords car park, not in a professional spray booth. What do you think? You can't even tell. You can't even tell where the old paint started and the new paint started. It's just flawless. You can't even tell. It just blends so well. Look at that. I'm impressed. Anyway, I'm going to leave you. And I will see you soon. Bye, Felicia.
Sage smudging.
I think the lights are not really helping our neighbours either, actually.
Well,
I'll turn it off in a sec. I'll turn it off in a
So
sec.
shall I stage you this time?
I might...
yeah. Do you want to explain what it is? Well, I was going to sage Liam in a minute
Okay.
when we discuss what it is, but I don't actually know. I just join in with them because
Okay.
I don't.
So is it going to cleanse me of all my sins?
Yeah.
You're going to need a lot more sage than
is
that.
an ancient tool for cleansing in a physical and emotional, spiritual,
Metaphysical way.
yes.
Okay.
It's about letting go. It's about leaving things behind. It's about setting things down. It's about a detox from what might be in your memory, in your past, so that you've got space inside you spiritually to do something else.
Like one of those little stick things from Men in Black.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
the metaphysical hippie version of that.
Okay.
There's a lot of versions of it.
Well,
Let's go then. What do I need to do?
right. Yeah. Okay. Just cleansing
Make
your
sure you get
aura.
his fingertips
Wow.
and his toes. Don't miss
This is
out.
not what I had in mind when you said you were going to cleanse my aura, but it'll do.
Don't miss out.
That's all that's on offer, I'm afraid. That's all we got right now.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
Here, make sure you get the ends. Just because you've got to be.
And
So
the back.
then you're all in.
There you go.
Wow.
Do you feel cleansed?
I feel like I probably need to wash my clothes now because they're going to smell a little bit, but
They do smell.
my clothes will be
And
cleansed
there you
once I've
go.
done that.
Reminds
So
you.
also at this time, people might then drink sage tea. They might burn it on a fire. They might, some people will then wait for this to burn, and then they would rub this on them as a sage
And you can
blessing.
use mugwort as well. Mugwort is a native herb that's used in the same way.
Wow.
And you can mix with lavender, you can make smudging sticks.
You can have a Sunday roast with sage and onion stuffing.
I think I've got some of that in the van actually. So if I eat sage and onion stuffing, I will be cleansed.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
yeah.
It's pretty good. Good knowledge.
Good to know.